Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to the Sunset Bar at Gran Tacande May, Tenerife. Nice bit. Who knew Tenerife has a nice bit? Well, it does. It's not all Los Cristianos, weakness and debauchery and €1 pints, which incidentally now in May of 2023 are now £1.50, €1.50. So although I do believe you can find a €1 pint if you look hard enough for it. Anyway, we're at the Gran Tacande today, and you've stumbled across this YouTube video and you're wondering, what's this hotel like? Well, you're not going to see a lot from this because this is the view from the rooftop bar, so you're not exactly seeing the hotel, but I can show you the pools if you like. And very nice they are too. So, what do we think of this place? Well, it is what it is. It's a resort hotel. It's in a nice part of town. But the thing that sets this hotel apart from others is the staff. The staff here are really, really good. That's true of the whole hotel. I mean, if you come to a hotel like this and you look to find fault, yeah, you're going to find it. You're going, yeah, that's wrong. But if you come to enjoy the place for what it is, it's a resort hotel. If you come when the families are here, there's going to be families. But us elderly people of a sort, we come here shoulder times, when it's not half term, when the kids are at school, and there's a few kids here, yeah, fair enough, but it's not overwhelmed. So if you want to have like a quiet time, you pick your time, it's okay. So what do I think of this place? Yeah, it's good. I like the staff, the food. In the evenings, if you go half board, you get a buffet. People all moan like that. You see it in TripAdvisor. Oh, yeah, it's not like yeah. Well, it is what it is. I think the food is perfectly okay. You can pick and choose what you want. If you want a steak, you want roast, salads, whatever, bits and pieces. Fine. For us, we don't want to spend 2 hours mooching about looking for a restaurant. We just thought we'll do the half board thing, come here in the evenings, have a meal, pick and choose little bits and pieses, job done. Is it particularly good value? Well, what value do you put on your time? If you want to spend 3 hours trying to find somewhere decent, great. It's some of the best restaurants in the island, just a minute away, but you know that's going to cost you €150, €200. So you pays your money and takes your choice. So anyway, that's the food, the accommodation. You get a room, massive rooms, fine, which would be, you know, 2-3 times the price in most of Northern Europe. So you know, and well, that's it really. I like the place. You can check out all that photos and that, and some people don't. Fair enough, but the thing with reviews are you have to take a middle ground. You don't say what everybody says it's wonderful, or says it's awful. But if you do look, you'll find that there's an awful lot of good reviews and very few bad reviews. And like I say, I've read a few of the bad reviews recently, and they talk about staff or whatever. I'll tell you what, since COVID finished, we've been all over Europe, everywhere. And we got stamps in our passport to prove it. And I can tell you, this is one of the best run hotels I've been to, even ones that cost 2-3 times the price. The way the staff work together as a team, they're friendly, they're engaging, but they're not overbearing or anything. It's fine. Food's okay, breakfast's good, pick and choose what you want. Another thing I haven't mentioned is the aspect of this hotel. Most of the rooms you won't get a sea view, but you are on the first line. I'll show you because This is your view you get from most of the pools. There's the sunset again, by the way. And it's beautifully framed. All these trees here, they're part of next door's hotel, which, again, that gets pretty awful reviews, even though it's a lot more expensive than this place, but it's a bit more dated, but let's not go there. So that's next door's, but it frames the view of the sea with the house there, and it's lovely. And of course you come up here and you've got your sunset. Here's your sunset. So anyway, I could drone on and on about why I like this place. I do. It's not my first visit. I've been here before and I came back, and like I say, one of the reasons I came back was because of the staff. I like the staff. I like the way they work together as a team. There's no, even in the best hotels in the world, you can hear what goes on behind the doors, you know, out the back, and they're all shouty and all the rest of it. But here, no, everybody gets on as a team. I have a few young guys who just obviously started, and all the other waiters and that, they were showing them what to do, and that's not shouty, do this, do that. No, it was all, this is what you do and this is how you do it. Everybody gets on with it. Lovely, no problem at all. So as the sun sets slowly in the west, hidden by the clouds. That's the thing about Tenerife. You've got to understand that this part of the island there are microclimates. So whereas up there you'll see the big black cloud, it's not here, and that's just up the top of the hill. So quite often you'll see on the evil that is the BBC weather forecast, rain here, but it hasn't been raining. It might be raining at the top of the volcano, but it certainly isn't raining here. But you are sort of halfway to Brazil here, so you know you are in the middle of the Atlantic, so you will get some clouds. And that's signing for my drinks. Excuse me.
Remember signature.
052, Signor. ¿Es bueno?
Perfecto.
Gracias. Yeah, a bit of Spanish helps as always. You will find though a lot of the guys are Italians, so if you speak Italian, friend for life. But of course everybody does speak better English than you do, so you know, it's not an issue. But there you go. So, what do you think, Francis? That's a big smile, but you know, not telling the people what to think of this place.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Say it again.
It's lovely.
So, like I say, proof of the pudding is, do people come back to this place? Yes, we do. We have, but there's a lot of people. You can tell. They come here, they like it, they come back again. So like I say, all round, you come here, you know what to expect. It is what it is. I like it. I'm coming back again in a couple of months. Having not been to Tenerife all my life, I thought Tenerife was Los Cristianos and Las Americas, and I thought that's what Tenerife was. I thought it was like Magaluf, Benidorm, Los Cristianos, one and the same thing. And as is true of all of Spain, that those part was great. If you like that sort of thing, fantastic. You know, you like your €1.50 pints and your one bunciousness, I suppose, is that the word? Yeah, anyway. You like that sort of thing? Great. But if you want something a little bit nicer, like I say, as in most parts of Spain, you only have to go a couple of 100 metres up down the road and it's all. I'm not going to say nice, different. It's nice in ways that I'm being a snob, and I'm not. But like I say, if you want to wear your football shirts to dinner, good on you, but that's not for me. So we sort of stumbled across this part of Tenerife when we were looking for somewhere for winter sun, because we'd never actually ever been to Tenerife. We always, that mainland, we get Marbella, old town, lovely. This is a little bit different. This is a sort of resorty place, so you're not going to have your historical bit, because 40 years ago there was absolutely nothing here. There was 2 donkeys and a couple of farmers and a few fishermen. So this has been built from nothing. But it's for a resort, nice. If you catch the right week, some weather, no problem. So like I say, we never came to Tenerife before. We thought it was all what it is around the corner, and it isn't. There's some very nice places. Like I say, if you go a little bit further up the coast, there's some super luxe places, which are great if you got that sort of budget. But this is sort of, like I say, you're not going to see too many football shirts here, offbeat. So if you want somewhere a little bit quieter, a little bit life, it's not like dead. I haven't seen anybody on a mobile scooter driving out here. Well, they do, but not here. So yeah, give it a try. All the photos are online, they're pretty accurate. The room size is pretty big. If you go for one of the bigger rooms with a balcony, they're quite nice. There's suites here as well, if you want suites. So when all said and done, we had our pool room, had a little pool outside, and we went for the evening meal as well, which is the buffet thing, as I said, and we had breakfast. And this time of year in 2023, that cost us twice what Premier Inn would charge you for a room in Slough, basically. So I think that's rather a good deal. Yeah, sure, you can stay down the road for 50 quid a night. Great, fine, if you like that sort of thing, but this is a bit more up the ladder of niceness, put it like that. And not the very top, no, don't get me wrong, but it's getting up there, if you see what I mean. So like I say, I like this place. We're coming back again, and probably be coming back here for the rest of the horizon. On and off, because we do like the mainland, to be honest. But certainly shoulder months, and when the families aren't here, not yet. But if you've got a family, you want a posher place to stay, great. But don't think that, like us, that all Tenerife is all the same, because it isn't. And there you go. So that's a little review, just a honest little opinion about what I think about this place, and I like it. And I think if you gave it a try, you're not expecting, luxe, ultra luxe, although it is 5-star. Another thing, a lot of reviews you might see say, oh, it's not 5-star. Well, unfortunately, I beg to differ, because star ratings in Spain are subjective, they're not objective. That means somebody goes round with a box and ticks them, and this fills those criteria. Now you might say, oh, it's not what you think a 5-star should be. You might think that should be the Mandarin Oriental Singapore or Claridge's, but that's apples and pears. This is, like I say, a resort hotel in Spain, and it is what it is. I like it. Take it for what it is. I'm sure if you do due diligence and have a look around and see what's what, I'm thinking if you come here, you'd come back again. Not perhaps every year, but like us, perhaps every other year. Well, I say that we're coming again in 3 months, so we make it. And there you go. Can't say. Some of you might like a jumper just to stroll around in the evenings with. So don't forget to pack one. That's true of all Tenerife. Here we go. So I noticed that there aren't really that many reviews of this place on YouTube. There's a few people whiz their camera around like we did. Nobody sort of says what they think about the place, so I thought I'd do a little one just to say honestly what I think about the place. Big thumbs up to the staff. Great, like it, coming back. And that's it. Bye for now.